That's a beautiful tree. The storm is coming.
We're at the end of Frog Alley.
It's Tim and Tammy time.
And it's Tim and Tammy time. Still in Culloden, Georgia. We're going to look at this historic marker first. We're at the cemetery.
I think that's the... Yeah, go ahead.
We're at the cemetery here. Please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching. And
we're trying to be in a hurry because there's a couple graves we want to grab. This was the Battle of Culloden. Y'all pause it and read it. Y'all, this whole side over here, we're fixing to go read this, but this is the slave cemetery. And there are no markers here. There's this one marker. Well, there is one. I see a marker right there. I see a grave right there. It's the only grave I see over here, though. But this marker is going to tell you this is the slave cemetery over here. And these people were buried without markers, which is very sad. But that was a grave right there, at least. We know not who they are, but they are loved ones of God and man and will never be forgotten. So this was established in the year 2000. But everywhere we're looking out here, y'all, it's slave cemetery. And these markers right here, I'm telling you, this is a marker. You wouldn't know it. You wouldn't know it if you didn't. These markers right here, which is also sad. And we're going to look for the grave of the man that this Culloden is named after. And a couple of other graves out here. This is an old cemetery, y'all. You can look at it and tell it is very old. But I'm gonna look for that grave. Actually, I'm gonna stand here and give y'all an overview of it first. I'm coming. Because y'all, this is a magnificent old cemetery. You can tell, look at all these markers. That grave right there, well, born 1858. It doesn't, 1853. It doesn't say when he died. The one next to him died in 1862. I love this. I love this right here. My goodness, look at that. Look at the ironwork on that thing. Y'all, that is so beautiful and so creepy. Are those weeping willows? That's what it looks like. It looks like weeping willow trees. And you cannot read those two headstones. That's amazing. And then we got this right here. It's like the broken down buildings in town. Broken down grave. Now, I can't really understand what's going on here because I see this. And then this looks like it's two different slabs from possibly two different graves. But I don't know. Did they put a base slab and another slab? I don't know. This was this grave. This was a 1826 birth and 1864 death. Now, they got Mr. Culloden way down here by himself. But they put him in the shade. I guess that's a cool thing. They say that you can't read the headstone.
They have set him aside from all the others.
Did they do that on purpose?
I guess.
You cannot read the headstone, but he died. He founded the village of Culloden in 1823. Now, Culloden was here in 1790, but it was named Culloden in 1823. I don't know. There ain't nothing except what I just said.
Okay.
Here. He was a Scottish Highlander. He was one of the Highlanders. What is that over there?
You're going to find this interesting.
Imagine I will. That's why I said, what is that over there? There's a grave right there.
There's a grave. And there's a rock. In loving memory of somebody.
Anne Craig. She was born in 7/13/1975 and died 2/10/01.
There it is right there.
But what are we standing over?
I don't know.
It's on a slab of concrete. Was this a well, maybe?
Could have been. I don't know.
Was it a fire pit?
But it's interesting that they put this Mr. Culloden's grave
Well,
here. And I'm assuming that's a grave right there.
that's a headstone right here. Now, it's a possibility that they changed the headstone and put a new one on a grave and they threw this over here. That's always a possibility.
Okay. But this is the cemetery right there.
Let's look, see if we can find that baby grave.
Look at this, y'all. You might be interested in this one there.
What is it?
Willie somebody.
Okay, but I'm gonna stay in the shade.
Tammy's staying in the shade, y'all, because it is hot, starting to get hot. Interesting, there's two baby graves that's in awkward positions. This one's catty cornered too. There's some fascinating ones in here. Look at this right here. No name, well the name's there, but you can't hardly read it. It does give you a clear date. This one's no name.
You know, this is touching, but at the same time, after weathering, that is a creepy looking little infant right there. Anyway, this was the infant son of B.F. and Mary Jordan, and he died in 1860. I got one more grave that I really want to look at. That is actually a marker there, probably, without a name, but I need to.
You're looking at this one right here, aren't you?
Yeah, I can't read it. Here, hold these for me, please. Look at that. Now see, that grave. I'm going to tell you what I think happened here from looking at all those dead weeds in there. Y'all, these graves are sunk. I cannot read any of the words. I think it says 1817. Don't know if that's a birth or a death. But I think that somebody came over here and tried to clean out, and they put weed killer in there and killed all those weeds. But look at that rock wall. Let's go from looking right here too. There we go. Now I can see it without the sun invading me. Y'all, that is a wild looking grave right there. It's two graves in here. And the ground is sinking over in there. This is, I think it says 1831, but I don't know which date that is either. That one says 1817.
There's one down there that almost like a mausoleum type of thing.
See, this one died in 1852. Y'all, this is a blamed old
It is.
graveyard. That one back there behind it's Andrew Jackson Brown. Died in 1905. You walk between them very carefully. That's 1831, I think, to 1853. That's Rebecca Bunkley. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. They have different, oh, there's the Brown name, Andrew Brown. She was the wife of Andrew Brown. So I guess she was the wife of this Andrew Jackson Brown.
Here's the wife of John Brown right here.
Well, we know John Brown's mother says that Yeah, something's no good for little boys and girls. Sarah Taliaferro. She was from 1794 to 1887. And that beside her is John Brown.
How was John Brown?
And he was born in 1788 and died in 1863. Y'all, we recently saw John Brown in another place. Now, could it possibly be two different John Browns? Well, yeah. Okay. And this fence, this gate's missing. It's laying in there. Okay. I could spend a couple of hours in here, y'all.
Go back.
Okay. That's a grave right there.
That's one there too. That's not bad.
Y'all, this is an amazing old cemetery. Seriously, old cemetery. All the history that's here.
Okay, I'm hearing something in the woods.
There's a dog down there. All of these are grave markers, y'all. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one has a name on it. And this is Willie. He died the 29th day of something, y'all. That's the best I can show you.
So this has been our adventure at the end of Frog Alley at the Culloden City Cemetery. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and
We love y'all. Castling. Okay, we're just gonna drive through and let y'all see, because y'all, we didn't do a good enough job on this cemetery, but the fact is, it's hot, and even though the storm is threatening, I see blue sky
clouds
and white puffy clouds. I don't even know where the storm went to, but it didn't come here.
It cooled it down for a minute or two. But
yeah, then that minute or two went over and the sun came out and said, watch this.
This is a beautiful cemetery.
This is absolutely a beautiful cemetery.
I love this little town overall.
It's a beauty. Yeah, me too. Now, when we get over here on this side, we're closer to the new graves. That's why I went up into the graveyard like I did looking for that baby grave. It's because all of a sudden I felt like I was in newer territory. When I say newer, 1960s, but still, it works.
Yeah. We like cemetery sites.
That is
like
a
this,
very
so.
recent grave right there. I mean, like days. Yes. I could just come over here and wander around for a long, long time and look at every grave and give you every date I can read. Okie doke. They have just blacktopped this road right here we're on. There's more cemetery over there behind the church, but it's very new. Okie doke.